Welcome to 411 Now. If you are new here, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Will Finley, and I am the independent crime journalist behind all the content you will find here on this channel, 411 Now. To all my returning viewers, subscribers, and supporters, thank you again. I wouldn't and couldn't do this without you. I really do appreciate each and every one of you being here. Today, again, we are looking at the Brian Laundrie and Gabby Petito case. New information has just been released on the ongoing investigation. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is an ongoing investigation still. The FBI released a statement the other day that says, according to the death investigation, this is their statement. The death of Gabby Petito is an open and ongoing investigation. At this time, we will not be making any statements about who may have been involved in the actual death of Gabby Petito or anyone involved, end quote. After all this time and all the discovery that we know of, that Gabby was murdered, we know that Brian Laundrie is dead. Why is this case still open? Why is the death investigation into Gabby still ongoing? These are questions that we don't have the answers to, but I certainly will be updating everyone as it goes on. Also, new the other day, through Brian Laundrie's parents' attorney, they released a statement that they are asking for certain things to be returned from the FBI. Items that were seized as part of their investigation into the death of Gabby Petito and the actual death of Brian himself in the Carlton Reserve. Things that were seized, they would like returned so they may close out Brian Laundrie's estate. The items that they are asking back for are the following. They are asking back for his notebook. They want his notebook back. The notebook of speculation that so many people on the internet and around the world have all wondered what is in the actual notebook that is so important to Brian and obviously is important to his parents. Did he actually somewhere in that notebook write out a plan to actually kill Gabby Petito? Were there other things that in that notebook that were damning against Brian that not only the parents want back so they can do whatever they want with it, but what reason would the parents want the notebook back? Or maybe they're just grieving and they would like the notebook back because it's something that Brian carried with him at all times from the time that he received the first notebook to back when he was in high school. He always carried this notebook with him. But they would like that notebook back. On top of that, they would also like any other personal effects that the FBI may have gathered that was found around the body of Brian Laundrie there in the actual Carlton Reserve or anywhere else where they had found items that belonged to Brian Laundrie. They would like these personal effects back. On top of that, ladies and gentlemen, another thing that was really surprising to me that I found in the actual statement is the Laundrie parents are asking for the FBI to return $20,000 that was seized from a checking savings account that belonged to Brian Laundrie. If Brian Laundrie had $20,000 at his disposal in a checking or savings account, why did he access Gabby's account and take out $1,000 out of that account? And everyone says, look, he stole money from Gabby. That was premeditation to what he was doing. Or he did it. He stole this money because he was leaving her for good because he killed her. Why would he take that $1,000 if it didn't belong to him, if he had $20,000 in an account? But the parents would like that $20,000 back that the FBI has seized. On top of that, ladies and gentlemen, the final thing that they are asking back for is any letters or other personal effects or personal electronic devices that they may have found in or around the area where Brian Laundrie was found. Did he have a phone with him? If he did have a phone with him, was he actually at some point watching the news coverage of the actual search for him? Because he didn't die the exact day that he went to the Carlton Reserve, but did die at his own hands sometime there shortly thereafter. Sadly, also at the same time that the Laundrie parents released their statement that they would like these items back from the FBI, Gabby Petito's mother, Nicole, through their family attorney, issued another request to the Laundrie family and the Laundrie family attorney for the return of Gabby's personal effects from their home, from their personal home. They still have not received Gabby's personal items. The following items they would like back are stuffed animals gifted to Gabby from Brian, clothing that she had there at their home, personal items and personal effects, personal electronics and electronic recording equipment that they used for their social media, and personal effects and household items that the two of them had gathered and had in this storage unit, which you should know, Brian Laundrie left Gabby alive in Utah, flew back home, closed out the actual and removed all the items from the storage unit and probably stored them in the Laundrie parents' home in their garage, and then flew back to Utah where Gabby then picked them up, and they were supposed to go on their vacation from there. But these items they would like back. The Laundrie parents have not responded to any request to them to receive back their personal items. Additionally, some other things that I found very curious in the news release the other day, and information that I found online about the case and the ongoing investigation. According to a statement by the FBI, they still have the van. The van is in the FBI's personal property. They have it listed as evidentiary evidence there with the FBI, and it has been moved to an undisclosed location. But the van is still in their property. On top of that, the FBI is still refusing to list Brian Laundrie as ever being a suspect or the perpetrator in the murder of Gabby Petito. Lastly, in an investigation like this, an ongoing investigation, eventually the case gets wrapped up and the FBI or whatever law enforcement agency would be investigating the crime, where they know that the victim and the perpetrator are both dead, they would round it up in a report and summarizing all of the evidence that they had gathered. Here we are 2+ months after the actual person we believe to be the perpetrator of the murder of Gabby Petito. And the case is still open and still an ongoing investigation. Is there some reason why the case is still open and they are still actively investigating the murder of Gabby? We don't know at this point, but I will certainly update everyone as new information on this case is released. And thank you again for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment. And if you liked it, if you want to check out some more content, here's a playlist on the Brian Laundrie and Gabby Petito case at the top. If you like the content that you watch, please consider subscribing. I would love to see you here each and every week. Thank you again, everyone, and take care and stay safe out there.